Yeah, hi folks. Now in this video, Shane Jones nails it when talking about the overrepresentation of Maori in prison. Essentially he says they lack personal responsibility, for which I have to agree.
Tēnā koe te māngai. To the Minister of Corrections, what consultation, if any, did he undertake with Māori before the government decided the treaty provision should be removed from the Corrections Amendment Bill, and is he concerned that this decision will increase the overrepresentation of Māori within our prisons?
The Honourable Shane Jones.
Sir, in respect of the question pertaining to consultation that took place during the election 2023.
Does he agree that people in prison having access to their culture and identity is an important step towards successful rehabilitation and reintegration?
Speaker, there are programs in our prison system, not the least of which is hokairangi, but if many of the prisoners practice their culture, they wouldn't be there in the first place.
Exactly.
If there are no treaty provisions within the Corrections Act and no active strategy to reduce the overrepresentation of Māori in prisons, given hokairangi expires this year, how will corrections be held accountable for reducing the overrepresentation of Māori in prison and meeting their obligations under Te Tiriti?
Speaker, firstly, there are no obligations in terms of the prison system under Te Tiriti o Waitangi, which is best described as the Treaty of Waitangi, an indivisible document not to be dismembered. In respect of initiatives to deal with the disproportionate number of Māori, it's about time this House thought about the disproportion of Māori victims.
Is he concerned that despite making up just 17% of the general population, Māori make up half of the male prison population, 2/3 of the female prison population, and 67% of those in youth justice facilities? And how does he think this overrepresentation has happened?
Don't be so bloody stupid. It's because they commit the most crime per capita, and you know it.
Speaker. Yes, I am aware of the disproportionate statistics. Māori are twice as likely to be victims of violent crime. Māori are 60% likely to be the victims of a higher nature than ordinary New Zealanders. Stop lecturing about people in jail and start thinking about the victims of their crime who are substantially Māori.
Will he commit to a refreshed and renewed hokairangi strategy, given it expires this year, to address the overrepresentation of Māori in our jails, in our prisons and throughout corrections?
As I said, a sum of $80 million was set aside in the recent budget, but I want to make the point. Māori are not in jail because of colonisation. Māori are in jail because of self-responsibility and the need for whānau to refresh and remake themselves so that the values that Kiwis take for granted underlying our society are not trashed and are not explained away by some distant colonial event.